Evening, everyone. These are the stories for today. Vybz Kartel's UK appeal could cost Jamaican $150 million in lawyer fees. And the Road Traffic Act of 2018 made clarify by the JCF. And Hurricane Beryl, Category 4 hurricane, might just make landfall on Wednesday. And yes, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Now, these are the details.
Welcome to Irie News Channel, where you can expect to get cutting-edge news, views, and reviews. Don't go away. We will be right back.
Vybz Kartel's UK appeal could easily cost Jamaica $150 million in lawyer fees. Jamaica has already spent millions of dollars opposing dancehall artist Vybz Kartel and his co-accused's murder conviction appeal in the United Kingdom, and the final bill could reach much higher. A news report reveals that the government paid €185,659, that is 36.2 million Jamaican dollars, to the British lawyers who argued against the appeal before the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. This includes €48,138, which is 9.3 million Jamaican dollars, paid last year for the defense's unsuccessful application to introduce new evidence. An additional 26.8 million Jamaican dollars was paid in April for the core appeal arguments, according to the data obtained by the Gleaner from the Finance Ministry Compensation Unit. The Privy Council ultimately overturned the murder convictions in March, stating that the decision to keep a tainted juror was fatal to the verdict. The London court had also ordered Jamaica to cover the legal costs for Kartel and his co-defendants. Their attorneys are still calculating these costs, which, according to a Gleaner source, could reach $150 million Jamaican dollars. If the government disputes the costs, the Privy Council will determine the final count. So you can calculate 36 million times 4, because none of the King's counsels representing Kartel and his co-accused will want anything less than what the government paid, and they have junior lawyers to pay as well. Jamaica was represented by British attorney Peter Knox, King's counsel, and a junior colleague, both instructed by the law firm Charles Russell Speechless. Kartel and his co-accused hired at least 3 King's counsels from England and several Jamaican attorneys for the appeal. His attorneys were David Hislop, King's counsel, Isaac Buchanan, and Alexandra Labiche, who were instructed by Simmons Muirhead and Burton LLP. Sean Storm Campbell's attorneys included Julian Millins, King's counsel, Bert Samuels, Thalia Marahaj, Linda Hudson, Bianca Samuels, and Isaac Buchanan. Andre St. John and Kahira Jones were presented by Q. Southey, King's counsel, John Clark, James Robotham, and Anirda Mathur. A senior government insider defended the payments, citing the complexity of the case, which involved 4 accused persons, each represented by at least 2 attorneys and over 6,000 pages of legal arguments. The insider added that the legal challenge was Jamaica's biggest appeal in the last 20 years, involving extensive preparation and several different applications beyond the 2-day televised hearing in February. A lot of preparation would have gone into the different issues that arose, not only in relation to Vybz Kartel, but the other accused persons, and there were several different applications that were made, they said. Since the Privy Council's ruling, the Jamaican Court of Appeal held a 6-day hearing in June to determine whether Kartel and his co-accused should face a second trial for the 2011 outing of Clive Lizard Williams. During the hearing, the acting director of public prosecutions, Claudette Thompson, told the Court of Appeal that the state would have to bear the expenses of a retrial in the interest of justice. The state will have to bear the cost. It will just have to bear the cost, Thompson said. MURDER in general is worth it, and this MURDER specifically because of how it was done, the reason it was done, I don't know how we can affix a cost to justice, she added. Chief Justice Marva McDonald Bishop interjected, saying, "You are saying because it is a MURDER and the type of MURDER, the government will have to find the money?" McDonald Bishop further challenged the prosecutor, saying, "If one case is going to deplete all our resources, time, money, human, then that has to be considered." McDonald Bishop, along with Justices Paulette Williams and David Fraser, handed down their decision before July 31st. Also, the Jamaica Constabulary Force High Command has noted the recent concerns raised by members of the public regarding the issuance of traffic tickets for the use of electronic devices while driving. We understand the importance of ensuring road safety and minimizing distractions, which is why the Road Traffic Act of 2018 was enacted. However, we also recognize the need for clarity and fairness in the enforcement of this law. Since February 1, 2023, the JCF, through the Commission of the Road Traffic Act 2018, has been empowered to issue traffic tickets to individuals using cell phones and other electronic devices while driving. This initiative aims to enhance road safety and reduce crashes caused by driver distraction. However, we have received several complaints about instances where motorists have been ticketed under circumstances that do not constitute a violation of the law. These include having a cell phone in a lap, pocket, passenger seat, or middle compartment, using a phone after pulling off the road and stopping the vehicle, having a phone mounted on the dashboard for navigation purposes. So obviously persons would have been complaining about the absurdity of these traffic rules and how police officers would have been using them indiscretionately. And so based on these concerns, the JCF High Command has issued a detailed guidance to how the members should ensure that the traffic tickets are used only in situations that align with the provisions of the Road Traffic Act of 2018. So this is it. Drivers should only be prosecuted if the device is seen in their hands or if they are actively engaging with the device. That is, if they are dialing, texting, watching, and videos. Drivers can be prosecuted if using a device while in a live traffic line, even if stopped at a light. Mounted devices displaying live images can also lead to prosecution. We want to ensure the public that we are committed to fair and just enforcement of the law. The JCF High Command has taken immediate steps to rectify any misapplications through internal communications and guidance to our personnel. The JCF members who fail to adhere to these guidelines will be subject to disciplinary actions. The JCF remains dedicated to promoting road safety and protecting all road users through collaboration with our partners. We encourage the public to continue to adhere to traffic laws and to be responsible when engaging with electronic devices. So based on this, if you are wearing your Bluetooth headset to access your GPS because you need to find where you are going, the police is not able to ticket you. Also, if you are using your phone to talk through your Bluetooth headset, this is not a ticketable offense. If you pull aside to the soft shoulder to have your conversation using your phone, this is also not a ticketable offense. Please observe the Road Traffic Act. Make note of what they are saying so that you are not wrongfully ticketed by some of these cops that surely do not understand how to use their discretion at times. And please remember, drive safely on our roads. The Hurricane Beryl strengthened into what experts called an extremely dangerous Category 4 storm as it approaches the Southeast Caribbean, which began shutting down on Sunday amid urgent pleas from government officials for people to take shelter. Hurricane warnings were in effect for Barbados, St. Lucia, Grenada, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Beryl's center is expected to pass about 70 miles, that is 112 kilometers south of Barbados on Monday morning, said Sabi Best, director of Barbados' meteorological service. This is a very serious situation developing for the Windward Islands, warned the National Hurricane Center in Miami, which said that Beryl was forecast to bring life-threatening winds and storm surge. Beryl was located about 335 miles east-southeast of Barbados. It had maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour and was moving west at 21 miles per hour. It is a compact storm with hurricane force winds extending 15 miles from its center. Beryl is expected to pass just south of Barbados early Monday and then head into the Caribbean Sea as a major hurricane on path toward Jamaica. It is expected to weaken by midweek but still remain a hurricane as it heads towards Mexico. So to all my Caribbean neighbors, please keep safe during the passage of this hurricane. A Category 4 hurricane is a very strong one and can wreak a lot of havoc. You need to batten down your windows, batten down your doors. If you are living in flood-prone area, then you need to evacuate and go to a shelter. Don't stay and wait until you are marooned. Leave immediately while you can and go to a shelter. And where there is flooding, please do not attempt to cross flooded waters. You don't know how deep these waters run. You don't know the current that this water is pushing. You don't know what is in the water. So it is best not to venture into these waters. If you are in flood prone areas, move away from the river banks. Those who live near to the sea, you know that the sea can rise, the waves can come in. You need to evacuate. You need to find a shelter and stay. Don't worry about what you may lose, because where there is life, there is hope. So remember, please keep safe during the passage of this hurricane. All right? Stay as safe as you can. Peace and love.